the opinion that I hold is that the Sharia does not require us to believe in Ya'juj and Ma'juj currently being trapped behind a wall at this point in time, and that their release is going to be one of the signs of the Day of Judgment. And Allah will send a group like them, not necessarily them obviously, but like them, a group of people that are acting like the original Ya'juj and Ma'juj, a group of people that are just as barbaric and just as evil as the original Ya'juj and Ma'juj. They shall come at one point in time, or they might even have come, according to one interpretation.
While introducing the subject of Gog and Magog, I said this is the test of Islamic scholarship. It is this subject which separates those who know Islamic eschatology and those who don't. The rabbis had ask Muhammad ﷺ these three questions, which only a prophet can answer. So you cannot find the answer in history. Ask him about the great traveler who travels to the two ends of the land. If this was a historical personality, anybody could answer it. But only a prophet could answer this. So it cannot be a historical personality. Yet I'm inundated. No, Sheikh, it was Cyrus. No, Sheikh, it was Suleiman. No, Sheikh, it was this or that and the other.
And Surah Al-Kahf mentions the story of Dhul Qarnayn, and mentions that Dhul Qarnayn came across a tribe of people who wanted to pay him some money to protect him from the barbaric tribe of Ya'juj and Ma'juj. Mufsiduna fil ard. They're causing a lot, wreaking havoc in this land. So Dhul Qarnayn built a wall or a dam in a particular valley, and he blocked the access of Ya'juj and Ma'juj to this particular tribe. Notice here, the Quran does not mention that Ya'juj and Ma'juj were trapped from all of humanity. Nor does the Quran mention that Ya'juj and Ma'juj were locked up and denied access to anywhere else in the region. In fact, common sense and basic knowledge dictates that if you build a barrier in a valley, you have blocked one route or one road or one access, and a group can always find other routes and other accesses to other places in the world. What Dhul Qarnayn did explicitly in the Quran was to block the main road between two distinct civilizations.
Our Prophet said about Gog and Magog, he said the first of them will pass by the Sea of Galilee on their way to Jerusalem. And by the time the last of them pass by the Sea of Galilee on their way to Jerusalem, they say, there used to be water here. The water can go up and go down, but we know that so long as there is water in the Sea of Galilee, Gog and Magog are still passing by. This hadith gives us two things to hold on to. Number one, that because they have to pass by the Sea of Galilee on their way to Jerusalem, they're coming from the north. So if you're passing by the Sea of Galilee to reach to Jerusalem, you're coming from the north of the Holy Land. So we have to look for two bodies of water located to the right and to the left, the east and the west, north of the Holy Land, to find the geography of Gog and Magog. Are you following me?
As for the second verse about Ya'juj and Ma'juj, is Surah Al-Anbiya verse 96, and it reads as follows: حتى إذا فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج وهم من كل حدب ينسلون. Until after Ya'juj and Ma'juj are let loose, futiha, they're allowed to go forward, and they are swarming down from every valley, every hill, ushering in the true promise. So this verse has been interpreted in a number of ways. I'm summarizing three of them. There's actually more than three. The first interpretation is the interpretation that is standard in the minds of many people, and it is found in a number of early references. Nothing, it's there, you can see it, and that is that futiha, to open up, is a reference to the closed gates of Alexander. Opinion number two, that the pronoun here, that they shall swarm down from every valley, is not a reference to Ya'juj and Ma'juj. Rather, it is a reference to mankind being gathered for the Day of Judgment. The third interpretation, they believed that Ya'juj and Ma'juj and the invasion and this opening that is referenced is in fact the Mongol invasion of Genghis Khan. then ipso facto you are claiming there was never a wall that they were trapped behind, and the notion of the wall being broken is not in the Quran. Futiha means let loose, not that the door opened. Now, if that is the case, then anybody who holds that opinion will automatically believe that Ya'juj and Ma'juj are civilizations